Emily Carter had always believed that kindness was stronger than cruelty. She grew up in a small town where everyone knew everyone, and she dreamed of building a happy family and a successful career. Hard work and honesty were the values her parents taught her. After graduating from university, Emily married Daniel, a charming businessman who promised to stand by her forever. Together, they built a growing technology company. Emily handled the ideas, the planning, and most of the hard work behind the scenes, while Daniel became the public face of the business. For years, Emily trusted him completely. Then everything changed. One afternoon, she arrived at the office earlier than usual. As she walked toward Daniel's office, she overheard him laughing with his business partner, Victoria. "We'll transfer the company tomorrow," Daniel said. "Once the papers are signed, Emily won't own a single share." Victoria smiled. "And after the divorce, she'll have nothing." Emily froze. The people she trusted most had secretly stolen everything she had helped create. That evening, Daniel handed her divorce papers without emotion. "You are useful," he said coldly. "But business is business." Emily signed the papers without arguing. He thought she had given up. He had no idea she had just begun. Emily disappeared from the public eye. 2 years, she lived quietly in another city. She studied business law, cybersecurity finance, and corporate investigations. She rebuilt herself physically and mentally, refusing to let bitterness consume her. Instead of seeking quick revenge, she focused on becoming stronger. She started a small consulting company from a tiny apartment. She worked 18-hour days, helping struggling businesses recover from financial problems. Slowly, clients came. Then investors followed. Within 3 years, Emily had built one of the fastest-growing consulting firms in the country. But she never forgot Daniel, not because she hated him, because she wanted justice. Daniel's company appeared successful, but beneath the surface, it was falling apart. He had ignored quality, manipulated financial reports, and treated employees unfairly. Emily knew exactly where the weaknesses were. She never hacked computers. She never broke the law. Instead, she quietly bought shares from investors who had lost confidence. She hired former employees who had been mistreated. She gathered public financial records and exposed dishonest business practices through legal channels. Every move was perfectly legal. Every step was carefully planned. One by one, Daniel's biggest clients left. His investors demanded answers. His board members lost confidence. His empire slowly collapsed under the weight of its own deception. The day finally came. Daniel walked into a shareholders' meeting expecting another routine presentation. Instead, he saw Emily sitting at the head of the conference table. She smiled politely. "I'd like to welcome everyone," she said. The chairman stood. "As of this morning, Emily Carter has become the majority shareholder." Key. The room fell silent. Daniel stayed in disbelief. Emily nodded. "I built this company once." She looked around the room. "And now I'll rebuild it again." Security escorted Daniel from the building. For the first time in years, he understood how it felt to lose everything. Emily became CEO. Her first decision surprised everyone. She rehired employees who had been unfairly dismissed. She increased wages. She introduced scholarships for young women studying engineering and business. She funded shelters for survivors of domestic abuse. Reporters asked her why she was helping others instead of celebrating. "Her victory," Emily answered calmly. "Revenge that creates more pain changes nothing." She paused. "But justice that creates better lives changes everything." Years later, Emily stood on the balcony of the company's new headquarters overlooking the city skyline. The business was stronger than ever. Thousands of employees had stable jobs. Young entrepreneurs looked up to her as an inspiration. Daniel appeared outside the building. He looked older, tired, defeated. "I came to apologize," he said quietly. Emily listened without interrupting. When he finished, she simply replied, "I forgave you long ago." Daniel realized, but forgiveness erased consequences. She walked back into the building without another word. Emily realized her greatest revenge had never been destroying Daniel. It was proving that no betrayal could destroy her future. She had lost a company. She had lost a marriage. She had lost the life she once imagined. But she found something far more valuable: her strength. And no one ever will that again.